What's going on, everybody? Welcome to days 6 and 7 of my carnivore journey. And this, of course, is take 3. But we are committed. We are committed this time, and we are not going to give up, right, guys? Right? No, I mean, for real, like, carnivore is amazing. I can't talk enough about it, guys. And so here's an example of a good weekend. Okay, now I do have some pictures to show a little bit, but maybe not a lot. So I had a good weekend. I got to hang out with a friend and even my son for the I hung out with a friend Saturday, hung out with my friend Sunday, or my son Sunday. And but it was just a good weekend for days 6 and 7. So we'll just start with day 6. Day 6, I had Waffle House. I started my day with some Waffle House. Right here, you can see I had like some cheesesteak, basically, or like the steak and eggs and bacon. I had to like remember because you guys see the picture. I was like trying to remember off the top of my head. But I have the Waffle House. And so, like I said, you guys, if you go out somewhere, now that normally comes with hash browns and stuff like that. It had the toast, but I didn't eat the toast, by the way. And I don't remember if it was in the picture or not. So if you guys saw the toast, don't worry, I didn't eat it. And then, oh my God, for like dinner later, like, and I got to do stuff like I got to go to like some waterfalls and things like that, like out in nature. And it was like a rough hike down into like the waterfall area. It wasn't long, but it was just kind of steep and a lot of roots and not a lot of stairs. So a little treacherous. And if you fall and you're a big person, ain't much that you're going to be able to stop you, and you're probably going to roll off a cliff or something. It's not the greatest, but it was fun. It was worth it. There's one valley shot I think I have. I'll try to throw it in here. You guys can see a little bit of the valley part of it, but it's not the waterfalls. I didn't take a picture of the waterfalls per se because there was a ton of people in like the swimming hole part. Like it was hot out, so it became very touristy for people to show up and just show up. They were in their bikinis and swim trunks, so I just didn't feel like it was appropriate to take a picture of a bunch of people. So I took a picture of further down the valley just to kind of give you an idea of like the general idea. But then it was later on, man, I had a couple. I actually ended up eating 2 steaks again. Like it was so good. Like these steaks were, again, probably 10 to 12 ounces at the most. And they were so good from the grill. I ended up eating 2 of them. I didn't take pictures of those, but if you look at like my last steak photo, it looks just the same from the grill. It looked the same exact. And I had some coffee. So that was it. Like it was just a good day, all in all. Day 7 today. Start out on a good day. Went to breakfast again this morning because, again, sometimes on the weekends, I try not to go out to eat. I mean, one, it saves money, but like, usually I just try to go out to eat. But again, when you have company or you have your family, like my son or whatever, I mean, these are real life situations. You're not always just going to eat at home. So went to IHOP and had an omelet. So it was like a 3-egg omelet, and of course I got it with cheddar cheese. It came with like a little bit of cheddar cheese. Ham, sausage, and bacon. So I made a meat lovers. I got a custom one. And it came with a side of hash browns or pancakes. And I chose the hash browns and I just didn't eat them. So trust me, I did not eat them. I swear to you. Now, I only wanted the omelet, but I guess it came with the side, and I just there was nothing else. I probably could have told them maybe like substitute for bacon or whatever, like some additional meat. But I just was like, I didn't want to eat that much. But then later, oh my God, steak and shrimp on the grill. Yeah. Hickory smoked. Made a couple amazing steaks again. And, this time I have a picture. And also they were selling shrimp on the kebabs there, like on the skewers. So I picked up 2 packs of them, which each pack had 3 sets of shrimp on the skewers, 3 skewers. So you can see that they came out amazing. I knew I didn't want to like eat 2 steaks probably tonight, so I thought the shrimp would be fun. And my son loves shrimp. So, and then on the grill like that, they just came out, and I dabbed them with some butter, and then had some butter to dip them in, like melted butter. Oh, so good. So I was actually feeling a little snackish. I'm sorry about yawning, guys. But, and I ended up having 4 pieces of organic bacon. I found some like 0 or sugar-free bacon at Fresh Market. But I gotta say, in all honesty, I don't stress about the traces of sugar like in the normal bacon I get. And I don't know if it was worth the price, because I had the 4 pieces. They were okay. They're pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. I made them in the air fryer. But for the price, I'm only getting like 7 pieces. They're thick cut, but they're still only 7 pieces, and they wanted like $7 for this. But I saw it was like sugar free, and like I don't always see this type of organic and sugar free bacon, like minimal ingredients. I rarely see that. So I thought, hey, I'll spend the $7 or whatever and try it. Well, it's good, but I don't know if it's worth the $7. I'd rather spend 18 and get 4 pounds of bacon. So that, but it was just a good food day. Like the Waffle House, the food was cooked well. The steaks, of course, on the grill yesterday and today with the shrimp, and even the IHOP omelet, just everything tasted good. And of course, fun with my son today. So just a good weekend, and I love that. And unfortunately, it's the Sunday night. It's the end of the weekend, which means back to the grind. So August 1st, next weekend, August 1st, 2nd, and 3rd, if you live anywhere in the Knoxville area, Knoxville, Tennessee, if you live close enough that you want to go there, there is a horror convention, right? Where it's called CreepyCon. You can look it up on Facebook, maybe even on the webs, on the webs. You can look up horror or CreepyCon, and I'm going to be there. I have a table. I'm going to be signing autographs and stuff. I will be there on the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd, and I am doing a panel on Saturday at 6:30 Saturday night. I'm going to be doing a panel, or I'm going to be up doing talking and answering questions and, doing a speech kind of stuff, talking to people and doing stuff. So it's going to be a blast. Of course, I know some of you don't always know, but I do have a paranormal TV show. So I am a ghost investigator, I guess you'd say, or paranormal investigator, ghost hunter. And I have a TV show on Paraflix, and it's called Teps Investigates. And so, I get to go and do these cool events and at times and make appearances, like sign autographs, that kind of stuff. So even though it's not weight loss related, I just thought, hey, I just want to let you guys know I'm going to be there next weekend. So if you're in that area, come by and say, hey man, I know you from your weight loss channel. That'd be really cool. Okay. In any case, I think that's about all I have for you guys. Sorry about any yawning that I had to fight or yawns that came through. But again, when it gets to this time of night and I'm talking and I have that monotone voice, I put myself to sleep. So, all right, guys, I will see you tomorrow. And remember, hang in there. Don't give up. I'm not giving up, guys. I am not. I refuse this time, guys. And I want you to be the same attitude. Like, let's not mess this up this time. It's take 3, but I want it to be permanent, right? So keep it up, guys. All right. Love you, and I'll see you tomorrow.